What's up, everyone? It's your boy Showtimedr. So, I wanted to go over, I know I just went over the tier list style video and why you should be aware of them. Also, I just wanted to put out, this is going to be basically heroes that are going to make your life a whole lot easier while also being very strong in-game video. I consulted with some people that have been playing for a long time, and I've done my own research on a couple things, so I wanted to share that with you and some other heroes that would be pretty good to reroll to get early, because I stated in the last video I wanted the SSR healer along with Letitia, but then upon reflection, Letitia's still just as good as I said she was, but the thing with her is she's an R hero, so the more likely, I'm very much more likely to get her no matter what, even if I don't get her on my initial roll. But if she's there, she's just gravy, you know? And same thing with the other R units I mentioned, it's just gravy, but as far as characters that not only they're gonna make your end game, or your early game and your end game a little bit stronger, I wanted to go over them here, so let's go ahead and do that. Give me a second. Alright, number one, Sherry. Sherry is a flyer unit. She has some pretty amazing skills, and she gets some more amazing ones later, but her base skill right here, when there are no allied units around her, within 2 squares, damage taken reduced by 10%. This is what starts at 3-star. Killing an enemy gets an extra turn, 4-turn cooldown. And then as you level that up, all the percentages go up until the extra turn is a 2-turn cooldown whenever she kills an enemy. That's super sexy right there. And damage reduction taken by 25%. This is really good for flyer heroes, guys, because flyer heroes, they can get places most other heroes can. They can go over water quicker. They can fly over castle walls, etc. So a lot of times you're going to be using your flyer units kind of as like a, maybe not necessarily a scout, but like an advanced time to wreck whatever I can while it's over here alone or whatever's going on, as long as it's not a spear unit. So this character is going to be really powerful, guys. Definitely be on the lookout for her. And then she has some additional skills. I'll leave the wiki up with all these character skills so you guys can go over for yourself. But just to get it real quick before I go too far, I'll do like a separate character analysis video at some point. Really good hero here, so I guess they have a builds page. That's interesting. But anyways, okay, so another hero. Oh, by the way, that was an SSR, guys, SSR flyer. So this hero right here is another SSR. He is a cavalry hero. So reason he's pretty good... Oh, by the way, this guy's name is Lydon. Reason he's pretty good... Every square you moved increases attack by 1%. Defense increased by 5%. After attacking, may move another 3 squares. Post-attack movement is very nice in this game, guys. Not all units have it. So, and then as you get them higher star levels... Attack's gonna go to 4%. Keep in mind, every square you move, guys, attacks plus 4% per square. Defense increased by 20%. I think the defense is just... I think that's just static, but it might be per square too. I'll have to ask. But, so this guy's gonna be really good kind of hit and run maneuvers. And then... The only thing that's interesting about him, he's the first SSR I've seen, even though I'm sure there's a couple more, where he only has 2 factions, so pay attention to that. Most SSRs I've seen have 3. But, you know, just in general, you can go over here, whatever extra skills he has, but he's going to make the game really easy early just for the mobility stuff, while at late game, stacking with his stars, he's going to be hitting extremely hard. So, and then over here, you got Lydon. So this guy apparently right now on the Chinese server is actually pretty favored 5 months into the game. Still a very strong unit. So it's another SSR. Infantry this time, so he's the guy that walks around with the sword. Swords are stronger against spear units, etc. So what he does, reduce all types of damage 5% at 3-star. When HP is 100% and attacked by a melee unit, able to attack twice, which is pretty powerful, but then... You get over here, and it starts to not only take the reduction down to 15%, but it takes it so that as long as his HP is 50% or above, he gets that attack twice thing, so that's super strong. That's actually going to make him pretty powerful as well. Another 2-faction guy. I wonder if that's just a thing now. All the SSRs I saw in the last video, they all had 3 factions. But anyways, so... And he's going to have some more skills depending on what classes you decide to go for here. So we'll see. And so lastly, I got a much better, I've actually decided on Lilia for my SSR healer over Tiaris. And the main reason is I got a bigger explanation of what her skills look like in-game. But real quick, let's go over her again. So at the end of her turn, removes a debuff from allies within a square and heals them by 1.5 her int, and etc. as you level it up. Remove 2 debuffs from allies within 2 squares and heals them by 3 times her int. Now, apparently, once you get her geared and buffed and whatever class unlocks, this is what I hear she can do. So check this out. This is pretty crazy. Let's see here. Okay, so Lilia has this skill called Again. It allows anyone in the team to move again completely, so essentially an extra move for whoever you want. So basically it can allow like your highest DPS, like say a mage, to AoE blast and then AoE blast again if you got a bunch of cluttered up enemies, so it's pretty freaking powerful. And then also, it can allow someone to move away from the danger zone in case, you know, they're in like a place where you want to hit them and then use that. And then get them away so that they don't have to face the full wrath of the counterattack. She can also remove the debuffs. Her AoE heal, once she gets it ramped up all the way, can do 6 squares around her. So she basically becomes a walking goddess. The goddess of healing, which is insane. And then she just has a bunch of other like really good support skills. So, as an example, she can greatly increase the combat ability of allies. AoE. And then she has a skill which they heal at the end of every combat, like regen. Oh wait, no, that's the other healer, never mind. My bad, ignore that last part. The last part was for Tiaris. But Tiaris would be really good for the later dungeons. But those are some heroes you guys could watch out for, so if you get them, rejoice, because a lot of the stuff that makes you really powerful in this game is movement and stacking. Stacking buffs, rather. So, like Sherry, she kills someone, she can move again. Leon, I think he's the one that had the stacking buff, right? Yeah. Every square he moved. And keep in mind, he's cavalry, so he's going to move a fair amount, and you can buff how many squares he moves with other units. He's going to stack his attack. That's super strong. And then he can move 3 more squares after combat, which could help him avoid some potentially bad situations or unclump up if you're fighting against a mage. This guy, he has the ability to attack twice as long as he's above a certain health percentage. Starts at 100 and then gets to 50 eventually. And then Lilia I just went over. She's just crazy regen, crazy goddess. So those are some characters to look out for, guys. So in your initial reroll, consider those characters. Now, if you get them with, say, you know, some of those characters I mentioned in the last video, like the other cavalry unit that does the attack before and after, the water specialty unit, etc. Anyone like that, just start looking at what factions they're a part of, and then just start putting it together from there of, okay, I want to focus on this faction, that faction, etc. And you'll be Gucci, man. You'll be good to go. So, I hope this video helps. These are the other heroes I'm looking at. Good luck on your rerolls. When this comes out, it should be in about, I believe, about 16 hours now. So, whether you're watching this at home or you're listening to this at work, hopefully this video helps you out, and I'll do my promo now. So, yo, I'm Showtime Doctor, Showtime DR. You found my YouTube. Hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Also, check the title info. There's a link to the Discord. We got a budding community going for this game. Also, a link to my Twitch. I'll be streaming this. I'm gonna go for 12 hours the first day, but that means I'm gonna have to get to sleep fairly rapidly here. Well, not that rapidly, fairly rapidly. And that's pretty much gonna be it for me for now. So, actually, I'm probably gonna make like 2 or 3 more videos to help you guys. And then just go in and start learning the game. You guys know how it is. Like, you could talk all day about riding a bike, but until you actually go and do it, you know, it's a little bit of a different thing. But alright guys, so I'll catch you later on. Good luck with your rerolls. Peace.